Hello, in this video I'm going to critically assess how Tesla handles customer journeys, how it develops emotionally engaging customer personas, and to what extent they have implemented email and social CRM engagement strategies. Tesla is an American automotive and energy company that specializes in electric car manufacturing and is considered the key player for excessive growth in the market of fully electric vehicles. Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of the company, aspired a unique approach by accelerating the advent of sustainable transport and bridging captivated mass market electric cars to market. Throughout the research, I have understood that Tesla owners generally want Tesla to succeed as they believe that the automobile can only achieve the best. They have created a brand which customers are proud to drive, maintaining a customer-focused strategy, forcing other companies to imitate the successful recipe of Tesla. Now let's move on to the analysis. According to Cabinet Office 2007, customer journey mapping is a process of tracking and describing all the experiences that customers have as they encounter a service, considering not only what happens to them, but also their responses to experiences. So, how is Tesla doing when it comes to their digital customer journey? Probably the most attractive part when buying a Tesla is that all models are custom built and are exclusively sold online. Taking into consideration the design thinking model proposed by Stanford School, I was able to apply the 5 stages of the process to Tesla. The process is divided into empathize, define of the problem, ideate, prototype, and test, and should be understood as different modes rather than consecutive stages. The first part of the process is when consumers realize that they want a new car and they're deciding to either walk in the store and ask about the car and possibly having a test drive, or either browse a company's website for information. While in store, the employees do not act like salesmen, but instead allow customers to take their time and decide. Tesla employees are happy to give the test drives, and their intro to the car is usually helpful and joyful. After test driving a car, potential Tesla customers are sent a link to configure the car and learn about pricing, which is much appreciated, as 73% of them insist that valuing their time is essential for providing an exceptional service. In spite of the impeccable service of the staff members, some of the major complaints of Tesla owners come from the distribution and delivery process. Specifically, customers reported getting ambiguous information from different employees about outdated contact data for their sales agents. Tesla's customer-first focus reinforced the company's effort to stand out from the competition, since the ability to do the entire journey on their own provide customers high-quality results and consistent experience. Academics Peters, Allen and al. In 1995 highlight that on this stage, consumers can identify the need and consider the satisfaction of this need with a purchase. Moving into the next stage of the journey, the company has successfully tackled the subject availability issue by operating on an on-order basis where consumers can custom build the car they want through the use of Tesla Design Studio, although the estimated delivery time can be up to 3 weeks. This stage involves choice, ordering, and payment, whereas choice overload and plethora of touch points are relevant to reflect and have a clearer view of how consumers behave, think, and feel when interacting with the end product. The final part of the customer journey is where consumers use your car and decide if they want to repurchase and conserve their engagement with the company. For Tesla, the customer experience does not end after a purchase is made. As Tesla is a fully electric car, it has built a huge network of recharging stations across the US and Europe for drivers to charge their cars on the go. Without doubt, Tesla has the most loyal customers in the automobile industry with an overall satisfaction rating of 90%, mainly due to the distinctive attitude on the customer journey. During the second phase of the design thinking process, Tesla created personas. The engaging persona is a description of the user in a scenario that enables Tesla to engage with users that differ from them in terms of sex, culture, and age. In the define phase, Tesla put together the information that has created and gathered throughout the empathize stage. By developing engaging personas, the automakers can move to the ideation phase. To create the appropriate personas for the company and learn their customers, they have used numbers extracted from location data organization Factual, which show that Tesla is attracting consumers that can afford to buy and maintain high-dollar cars. In the Interaction Design Foundation, Lynn Nielsen described 4 perspectives that the company's personas can take to ensure that they add the most value to the project. However, I will only focus on the engaging perspective, which incorporates the other personas to create a holistic view of the end user needs and bring personas to life by analyzing their emotions, psychology, and backgrounds. To develop engaging personas, Tesla has to follow the 10-step process from preliminary data collection through active use to the continued development of personas. Firstly, the company must collect as much information about the consumers as possible through high-quality research of actual users in their target group. The research conducted by Factual has found that Tesla customers are more likely to be young and successful, with annual income between $150,000 and $175,000 and age between 35 and 44. Based on the research, they formed the hypothesis that the prototypical Tesla customer is in a very desirable consumer demographics. Tesla can also use other resources to better understand the customers, such as different websites or app analytics, learn more about who is following them on social media, and for a more interactive approach, generate a survey in the emails of their current customers. The next step is deciding the number of personas for each model. The 3 segments of consumers that the automaker is focusing upon is the electric car buyer, the family car buyer, and the retired car buyer. Concerning the electric drivers, the company should ensure that they can customize their model with sustainability being the main focus. In the family car group, Tesla's powerful channel should be social media, especially on mobile, because they are 73% more likely to own numerous devices and acquire online products suggested by their environment. The last group is looking for as many safety features as possible, thus the company could create print campaigns highlighting these features of the car. Once done with this part, the company creates 1 to 2 pages descriptions for each persona, including details about the consumer's education, lifestyle, goals, pattern behaviors, while giving them a name to make a more realistic representation of the customer types. Following the creation is a problem analysis where the company prepares multiple scenarios to test the validity of the personas in the context of the brand. For this purpose, the automaker can place a persona in a specific context with a problem they want to solve and enable consumers to participate actively in the process. The last step of the process is a constant revise of the descriptions, as they might need to rewrite the existing personas, add new ones, or eliminate outdated personas. In the last decade, it is more than obvious that companies seeking to build closer relationship with customers have implemented email marketing as an important communication medium. Regarding Hesse and Tal in 2013, with the increased usage and development of email, understanding how email affects customers' experiences is critical. A study by the Direct Marketing Association in 2015 indicated the prominent growth of the average revenue-based return on investment of email marketing, with companies launching effective email marketing programs that are sometimes difficult to manage. According to the HubSpot course, I've understood that the permission-based email marketing should be a company's primary focus if they intend to maintain a continuous purchase relationship with customers rather than a one-time purchase. Although email marketing is useful, the automaker must consider 2 factors. Firstly, consumers may open and read an email to simply keep track of the firms, products, and discounts, but this action does not necessarily indicate that individuals are willing to make a purchase. To find a solution, Bonfer and Dress proposed a bivariate hazard model to predict when customers open or click an email. Secondly, customers can make purchases only because of email marketing messages, as according to Kumar, Zhang, and Luo, the average email open rate has a positive effect on average purchase spending. As part of their email marketing strategy, Tesla is automatically sending an email shortly after the customers opting in via the company's website, which enables an effective engagement as the automaker is still top of mind. Concerning their email, Tesla provides a welcome message on the subject line and thanks the prospect for consumers' interest in groundbreaking electric vehicles. After that, as most automotive marketing companies do, they offer a free test drive and a button that links to a request from on the website. Next, a link clicks through to the Tesla website where there is a video demonstrating the competencies of the car. Another paragraph highlights the car's safety and performance features, and finally, 3 buttons are provided to inform customers about charging, financing, and requesting a trade-in. As for the future, Tesla is recommended to continue leveraging email marketing to nurture prospects who have shown an interest, as they do not appear to control offline and online behaviors to deploy real-time and highly targeted emails. Another recommendation could be the implementation of an educational email marketing program to attract and educate customers and want to turn around into an electric vehicle but are lacking knowledge on the topic. Another important element of the company's strategy is their social customer relationship management, which enhances the role of the business to facilitate experience and dialogue that customers value. Concerning the Reichelt statement in 1995, the fundamental purpose of the strategy should be the customer loyalty, as it is closely linked to profitability and long-term growth. This is what Tesla is trying to incorporate, as they want consumers to be able to get in contact with the right people after their car is delivered by creating a strong omni-channel experience where customers can find all the information needed through their channels. More specifically, Tesla's CEO is actively responding to multiple customer concerns on Twitter, which means that complaints can be directly addressed by him. Additionally, as a majority of customers start their customer journey online, Tesla has managed to stand out with a strong digital presence by enabling customers to make their own choices without being pushed into a sale. Overall, the process of being able to apply what I've learned throughout the module made me further develop my understanding of design thinking. It became obvious to me that it's a never-evolving sector where companies have to be prepared and flexible to face any ongoing issue. When it comes to Tesla, they have managed to create a seamless customer experience by undertaking the whole process on their own, while exclusively selling online. However, concerning their development of engaging personas, they will have to reinforce their efforts to cover more target segments. On reflection, during the HubSpot email marketing course, I enhanced my knowledge about the appropriate usage of email and the importance of an engaging strategy, as nowadays consumers pursue value instead of just offerings and announcements. Thank you.